Hi everyone, it's Dr. Nono. How you doing? I hope you are super great today. All right, I just wanted to quickly remind us, especially for those of us in the industry of network marketing, that there are things we need to learn. We don't just enter into the industry, probably join a company, whether product or service based company, and then just relax or just charge in and start, talking to people. No, there are things that we need to learn. For instance, and which is why I'm sending this video out, we need to learn the 7 skills of network marketing. What did I say? We need to learn the 7 skills of network marketing. And do you know what they are? Number one, prospecting. You must be able to know those that you can prospect and those you can't. You must be able to study people and categorize them. You must be able to know your warm market and your cold market and how to approach them, because they are completely different ways of approaching them. What do I mean? Um, if you get into a business, how you're going to tell your brother or your sister is certainly going to be different from how you tell, an aunt or an uncle that um, it's quite boxed up with money. All right. It will also be different from how you tell a church member or your alumni, and certainly it will be different from how you will talk to a stranger that you just met or your neighbor. So that's where prospecting comes in. It's like a science, guys. It's a science and an art. The next one, so that's the first skill we'll need to learn, prospecting. The second skill is inviting. You don't just invite people anyhow. Someone asked me, invite them to what? To anything. Invite them to take a look at an opportunity. Invite them to listen to a video or an audio. Invite them to look at a PDF. Invite them into a Zoom call or Google Meet or a WhatsApp group to learn more about the opportunity or the product that you want to share with them. Invitation even to a physical meeting or event. How you invite someone would technically represent itself in how they would respond. Okay, so their response is greatly dependent on how you invite. Yes, I agree that you must not always get a perfect yes. In fact, we really advocate for a lot of no's before yeses so that you can be strong. But what I'm saying is that if we go the proper way, our chances of having better results will be heightened. So, yeah, that's the second skill that we must learn, inviting. Now, the third skill is presenting. But the beautiful thing about network marketing is that you mustn't be so perfect before you begin to build a business. No, 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 no. Not now, not now. All right, someone is disturbing. So, like I said, you mustn't be perfect already in all of these skills, especially in presenting. No, you mustn't, because we can leverage on other people's presenting skills. So when we invite people to Zoom meetings or Google meetings, it's not compulsory that you do the presentation. You might actually invite people for other people's presentations. But that skill is something that you must learn at the end of the day, because it really makes you a better person. Because apart from network marketing, in other aspects of our lives, even for those who are dating, you need to present yourself, right? You need to itemize your points, right? Even in politics, anywhere, before someone will consider giving you a chance, you need to do some form of a presentation or a proposal. So it's important at the end of the day that you actually learn how to present. So that's the third skill, right? We're moving on. Now, what is the fourth skill? The fourth skill is what we call follow up. Follow up is a powerful one, because the fortune is in the follow up. So people may listen to an opportunity once, but they may need to listen to it a second time. They may need to speak with you again a third time. In fact, the general saying is that people need like 7 exposures before they take a decision. And really, it's not everyone that is doing it because they want to stress you, but some people are doing it to increase their conviction. I'm sure you would too if you were being exposed to something brand new. So follow up is so key. When you leave, people to make their decisions without following up on them, you're likely going to get a wrong and a poorly representative response. Because, for instance, I have looked at opportunities that I like and then I put it for later. But then later, I look at it again, I'm like, even the person is not even pressing for it. Let me just relax. Maybe the person is not even seeing it as a very big deal. Maybe the person is not so sure about it again. You know that kind of thing. I'm sure you do. So it does happen a lot. People would rather not do than do. So you need to follow up on them. They can literally forget all the reasons they wanted to do that opportunity. I'll move on to the next thing. Somebody with a lesser valuable opportunity, but with a greater follow-up skill may win over you. So follow up is important. Learn to follow up. Know who you follow up every week. Know the people that you follow up every month. Know the level of conversation that will now go into daily follow up. There's someone, a lady, hey God, that woman is powerful in follow up. That woman followed me up. As she followed me up, I followed my husband up until we got on board. I could see network marketing skills, pro max in that. And I really appreciate it. I didn't feel used, I didn't feel scammed. But I felt like, okay, somebody is really showing us how to do things better. So that's follow up. Then from follow up, we'll have closing. Closing is, finally sorting out that deal. Okay, so we've been lingering, we've been following up. The person has already gotten the opportunity, clear and clear. We've done our follow-ups, we've done everything right? It's now time to seal it up. In fact, that is the greatest of all the skills. And let me tell you again, you may not need to be perfect before you can actually have your sales, because your upline or your leader can actually be invited through a 3-way call, right? A conference call where such closures can happen. So there are things you need to learn about how to successfully pull off a conference call or a 3-way call, maybe 4-way call. Whatever, whether it's a product you want to finally conclude on for the customer to buy, or it's a business that you want to sort out before that your person gets on board. It's a chance for the new person to ask all the questions, and you don't have to be the one to answer. In fact, you literally keep mute if it's a 3-way call. So closure is important. So imagine if you are the leader. So you need to already have perfected your skills in what? Closing up. So that's skill number what? I think that's skill number 5, right, guys? Yeah, skill number 5, because 4 was follow up, because 3 was what? Presenting, because 2 was what? Inviting, and because 1 was what? Prospecting. So yeah, 5 we said closing up. So there are 2 more skills, 6 and 7. So number 6 skill is getting on board. Number 6 skill is getting on board. Helping that person to get started. It's an onboarding process. All the things they need to get started, and especially since you have been in that particular field or in that particular company for a while, by now you should have itemized the things that you're going to onboard your new member with. The packages of the products, the application forms if they want to recruit people, some videos that are key for them. So many things. In fact, the things that you think, are too basic, they may not be too basic, because the person you're bringing in may be clueless in the industry. So onboarding is very, very important. Your company may already have an onboarding process, and so all you need to do is leverage on it. But perchance your company doesn't already have, you can set the standard for you and your team. Remember, you are a business in the network marketing business. So how you portray yourself, how you treat your own tribe really matters. Now, the last thing is promoting events. Oh my God. That is something that a lot of network marketers are not good at. Are we embarrassed to promote an event that we may or may not have put money into to set up? Why? Are we lazy about it? Don't be lazy, because if you've already organized it to the point of now getting people to know about the event, then you should just get people to know about the event. Let me tell you, it's a build up. Prospecting events, promoting events is another science entirely. There's a build up. There's a way you push it out on your statuses. There's a way you push it out on other social media handles. There's a way you do other videos, to kind of herald that. There's a way you do write-ups to herald it. There's a way you decide, okay, who are the people I need to invite? There's a way you need to get into Facebook and look for groups, pertaining to a city or a town that the event is going to hold. There's a way you're going to project yourself over the coming days if you're going to be at that event, especially if you're going to travel for that event. You'd have to do videos, inviting people, do videos showing that, even you two are excited about it, showing screenshots of chats where some people have said they're going to be there. Literally anything can be used, to promote events, which of course includes the flyers. So that's basic. That's basic. I'm talking about deeper ways to promote events. It's important to promote and learn how to promote, because again, apart from network marketing, even in other things in life, you have to learn to promote. If not, after setting it all up, no one's gonna show up. Actually, no one is carrying it on their heads but you. You have to literally have them carry it on their heads. They have to wake up and remember, yeah. Next tomorrow is so and so. And yeah. Count down to it. Everyone must be able to count down to it. It could be anything, right? And I see people doing very, very good promotion of their events, and it shows how much you believe in that event. It shows how much you believe the event will turn things around for you and for people. So guys, as you can see, it's not a small business, network marketing, but as you can also see, it's a professional thing. You can actually do it and be a better person. Do it and be a more mature person. Do it and be a more skilled person. And do it and be a more successful person. In the coming videos, I'll be going in depth into the different skills. But if you want to join my community, just reach out to me and I'll send you a link to the WhatsApp group. Goodbye.